What's up guys, Untitled here, coming at you with another retro deck profile. Today I decided I wanted to look at one of my own builds, something a little bit less meta, no real major tops or anything like that. Figured we'd look at my Doppel plant build. This was kind of the deck you built if you didn't want to buy tour guides. So, which is what I did, because I built this deck before I owned tour guides, and then they hit everything on the ban list and basically said, you're going to buy tour guides. So I bought tour guides. So we have our 3 Junk Synchron. You can go 2 or 3 on this card. I personally prefer to play 3. It is kind of the main engine in the deck. You summon it, you get a level 2 or lower, and you can go into level 4, level 5 synchro plays depending on what you grab. And it goes well with our 2 Doppelwarrior. Again, 2 or 3. I like 2. You can just drop this guy whenever you summon one from the graveyard. You can get tokens. You can use it to make Junk Warrior really big. It's just a really good card. Good card to get off of Junk Synchron. And then if you are using it to make Scrap Dragon, it has great synergy with Scrap Dragon and the tokens. And then the last card in this particular part of the engine is 1 Quickdraw. Whether or not you play Quickdraw was player preference as well. I like having an option, like if you wanted to go for a tuning and you wanted to go for something that wasn't Junk Synchron, you can go for this. And it gives you a little bit more options. You could do the Drill Warrior play with the infinite tokens. You can make Junk Destroyer, Junk Archer, just depending on what the board laid itself out for. You had some more options to go into with the Quickdraw. Next, the plant engine. We have 1 Lonefire, 1 Bulb, 1 Spore, 1 Dandy, and 1 Debris. This is pretty self-explanatory. These cards are absolutely insane. They were pretty much in everything. There were this format and the format before. There was just a lot of like really weird jank stuff you would do with plants, whether it be with like zombies or with water cards. There was just a whole bunch of stuff you could just cram the plant engine to, and it gave you so many options because it was so versatile. I like playing Tengus in my Doppel plant build. It sucks if you mill it off of either your 2 Rykos or 1 Lyla. But you do have Pot of Avarice to recycle everything, and you really only need to resolve 1 because you put so much pressure on the board with all of your fast plays. Lyla is also player preference. Some might just like to play the 3 Ryko because it's the Junk Synchron target. But I don't know, I just kind of like Lyla to be able to deal with problem cards on like my turn. If I have like a Reborn play, or if I have a Foolish play, or if I want to mill Bulb and make a 5, I can use Lyla, pop something, and then make a 5. And then a few of the other, because we play Quickdraw, we play the 1 Level Leader. And I like to play 1 Tuningware just for fun. I don't know, this card, it's obviously not super great, but it's a light target for our BLS here. But you can use it to draw cards. It can be level 2. You can't use it to be level 2 when you summon off Junk, unfortunately. But I think it's a really fun card to use. And then the last monsters here, we have Gorz and 2 Maxx. It is a Junk Synchron target. There's a lot of special summoning. It really hurts the plants. It lets you draw into combo pieces. So if your opponent goes off and you get to draw a couple cards, or if you stop them before they can put up anything, and then you can kind of go off on your turn. Alright, for the spells, we have 3 tunings. Because we play Quickdraw, playing 3 seems to be optimal because you can go after that, and we play 3 Junks. So you have 4 targets for 3 cards. And then you get to mill 1. Sometimes you can sack people on the mill. You can also sack people on the mill for your 1 charge of the Light Brigade to go get your Rykos or your Lyla. That's another reason I like playing Lyla, because we have charge, so we have the option to go get what we want. And then 1 Rhoda, because we can also get Doppelwarrior as well as Junk Synchron with this, because they're both warriors. Spells, we have 1 for 1. We play a lot of level 1 monsters. We do have 2 non-tuner options and Level Leader and Tuningware, and we also have all the plants if we wanted to go for those. It is a good option for synchro plays and things like that. And if we need a light for BLS or a dark, we can always get one or the other big because we play Tuningware and Level Leader. Yeah, you don't want to banish level leader off of for BLS, but if you have game, so it doesn't matter. One Scapegoat. I like to play Scapegoat in this deck. You can use it just to make different levels. You always want to have the option to be able to make whatever you want. You can use it for defense, obviously, but most importantly is to be able to go into different synchro plays. One Foolish Burial to dump whatever we need. Dump a junk target, dump a light or a dark, dump a Dandylion, dump a Spore, Bulb. Anything you need to get to extend your plays and keep your turn going, we can use Foolish Burial. Usually play so many monsters and we go through them so quickly. Pot of Avarice, especially with our extra deck, this is a great way to recycle our extra deck monsters and our synchro monsters. One Mind Control, a great card for stealing your opponent's monsters to keep extending. No exceeds, obviously, but this is a great way to steal stuff, and because we have all the levels under the sun, we can make whatever we want. Some staple stuff: Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm. And I'm only playing 2 MSTs in this deck because our only trap card is 2 Royal Decree. Yeah, it does conflict a little bit with Gorz, but that's not too big of a deal because if we have this card up, typically we're just kind of winning that turn, or we're set to win in the future. And then onto the extra deck. Like I said, every level under the sun, we have the one Formula. It was limited this format, unfortunately. One Armory Arm, one Catastor, one Librarian. We can really abuse this to draw a whole bunch of cards and draw cards during our opponent's turn depending on what they're playing. Junk Warrior, because we can make it big, and we do sometimes need beat sticks whenever we can't use monster effects to get over stuff. We don't always have like a Ryko we can flip or things like that. And then to make something that's nice and big, one Frozen Fitzgerald. Dark Tuner, Beast type monster. Junk Synchron Ryko makes Frozen Fitzgerald. This card is absolutely hilarious. And the fact that we could just ram it into Stardust with no consequences is awesome. For 6s, we just have the one Brio, and we also have the one Drill Warrior to go with our Quick Draw. For 7s, we have the one Black Rose and one Junk Archer. Again, another card that we can make with both Junk Synchron and with Quickdraw Synchron. Card is really good. For 8s, we have Stardust, Scrap Dragon, and again, great synergy with Scapegoat, Doppelwarrior, things like that. Level Leader especially. And one Junk Destroyer, another Junk Synchron and Quickdraw Synchron target, but a level 8 pop cards, and it is a big boy at 26. For 9s, we have the one Trish. And for fun, just to see if we can make it, we have the one Shooting Star Dragon. I have made this card before. It is nice and big. No Quasar. Quasar, unfortunately, did not come out until December. And we usually play this format cutting off before Rabbit, which was November. So this is kind of a more fun end of the format, I guess, before we got Dino Rabbit and the wind-up loop, I guess, depending on your subjective definition of fun. There will be some duels in the description below. Please like and subscribe, all that good stuff for more retro format content. If you do want to see more of my own personal builds rather than just topping builds, just kind of let me know. And thanks for watching, guys.